Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers, Wednesday, August 14. Sonny stops Natalia's exit. Willow confesses. Josslyn and Gio get closer. General Hospital, GH, spoilers for Wednesday, August 14, reveal that Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, will enjoy some time between the sheets with Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, and admit it was a great way to start the way. Meanwhile, Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, will talk to Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, about some changes she's making in her life. That includes Willow's pivot back to nursing, since she wants to step away from the New Hope Institute, which will help keep her out of Drew's orbit. Sasha knows about the 4th of July kiss and could potentially fish for a confession since Willow will indeed make one to somebody in Wednesday's GH episode. Of course, it's possible Willow will just confess her career change and nothing more, but Sasha might hope she can get Willow to trust her with the truth since she already knows anyway. It turns out Sasha will also have a conversation with Michael Corinthos, Chad Dell, who'll give her some good advice that she takes full advantage of. In the Quartermain stables, Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, will joke about taking Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, for a ride and will end up sharing some wisdom of her own. Over with Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, he'll open up to Lois Cirillo, Rena Sofer, and serve as a confidant for Josslyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, as well. Josslyn will lean on Gio as she updates him on how she's dealing with the aftermath of Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey ordeal. They'll give Gio and Josslyn a chance to grow closer on Wednesday's show. Over with Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue, she'll be ready to say goodbye to Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard. Natalia won't see much of a reason to stick around now that Blazeka Allison Allie Rogers, Jacqueline Grace Lopez, is headed off on a world tour. However, Sonny will hint about giving Natalia a reason to stay. So this may have something to do with the proposition that's headed Brooklyn Quartermain's, Amanda Seton way. General Hospital spoilers say Sonny will extend an offer to Natalia, so our predictions suggest Brooklyn may get some bad news about working with her on the new label after all. The sun had just begun to rise over Port Charles, casting a warm, golden hue across the waterfront. The city was still and quiet, but inside the Corinthos compound, tensions were simmering. Sonny Corinthos, the powerful mob boss who had seen and done it all, was about to face one of the most challenging mornings of his life. Sonny's plea to Natalia ***. Natalia Rodriguez, the woman who had shaken up Sonny's world in ways he hadn't anticipated, stood in the foyer, her hand gripping the handle of her suitcase. She had made up her mind to leave Port Charles, believing it was the only way to escape the dangerous life that seemed to follow Sonny wherever he went. Her heart was heavy, but her resolve was strong. "I can't do this anymore, Sonny," Natalia said, her voice trembling slightly as she looked at him, her eyes filled with a mixture of sadness and determination. "I need to get away from all of this before it consumes me." Sonny, who had always been a man of action rather than words, found himself at a loss. He had been here before, watching someone he cared about walk out the door, but this time it felt different. Natalia wasn't just another woman in his life. She was someone who had seen him at his worst and still managed to see the good in him. He couldn't let her go, not without a fight. "Natalia, please," Sonny started, stepping closer to her, his voice low and earnest. "I know it's been hard, and I know I haven't made things easy, but leaving isn't the answer. You're running away from something that's part of me, part of us." She looked down, her grip tightening on the suitcase. "I'm scared, Sonny. Every day I wonder if it'll be my last. I can't live like that." Sonny reached out, gently taking her hand in his. "You don't have to live in fear. I'll protect you, Natalia. I'll protect us. But I can't do that if you're gone." Natalia's eyes welled up with tears, the weight of her decision pressing down on her. She knew Sonny meant every word, but could she trust him to keep her safe in a world that was anything but? Willow's heartfelt confession ***. Meanwhile, across town at the Corinthos family cabin, Willow Tate was pacing back and forth, her mind racing with the truth she could no longer keep hidden. She had been carrying a secret that had the power to change everything, and the burden of it had become too much to bear. Michael Corinthos, her husband, had been nothing but supportive throughout their tumultuous journey together, and now, as she prepared to reveal the truth, she feared his reaction more than anything else. Willow knew she had to come clean, but that didn't make it any easier. Finally, she stopped pacing and took a deep breath. Michael was sitting on the couch, looking up at her with concern etched on his face. "Willow, what's going on? You've been on edge for days. Talk to me." Willow sat down beside him, her hands trembling slightly as she reached out to take his. "Michael, there's something I need to tell you," she began, her voice barely above a whisper. "Something I've been hiding, and it's time you knew." Michael's heart skipped a beat. He had seen Willow upset before, but this was different. This was a level of anxiety he hadn't witnessed in her before. "Whatever it is, Willow, we'll get through it together," he assured her, squeezing her hand gently. Tears filled Willow's eyes as she finally gathered the courage to speak the words that had been haunting her. "Michael, I'm pregnant. But the baby, it might not be yours." The silence that followed was deafening. Michael's expression shifted from shock to confusion, and then to a deep, heartbreaking sadness. What do you mean?" he asked, his voice cracking. Willow couldn't hold back the tears any longer. "It happened before we were together, before everything got so complicated. I didn't know how to tell you, and now it's too late. I'm so sorry, Michael." Michael sat back, his mind reeling. He had always thought of Willow as the one constant in his life, the one person he could trust completely. Now everything he thought he knew had been shattered. But even in his pain, he couldn't bring himself to walk away from her. "We'll figure this out, Willow," he finally said, his voice barely audible. "We'll figure it out together." Josslyn and Gio's growing bond ***. As the drama unfolded with Sonny and Willow, another connection was slowly but surely forming on the outskirts of Port Charles. Josslyn Jax, the fierce and independent daughter of Carly and Jax, had been spending more time with Gio, one of Sonny's trusted bodyguards. What started as casual interactions had begun to develop into something more, though neither of them had fully acknowledged it yet.